Something needs to be done about these guys, 10 and 15 guys standing on the corner. When the drive-by shootings come, it's in the crowd because they're standing on the corners.
The issue that you bring up really describes part of the problem that we have, because it's not illegal to just stand on a corner. So in many states, actually, in many cities, loitering laws have actually been struck down. But there are ways around it. You're right. The guy standing, this is about community policing. I need to be clear, because 5 guys standing on the corner might have just finished playing a basketball game. And 5 guys standing on the other corner are always standing on that corner. The only way that we're going to know the difference is if we have the same cop on the same beat every single day. And we know what they're doing, and we can intervene in it. This is right at the heart of community policing. You ask, what can the community do about this? This is where we're going. Because if you don't talk to us, if we don't know who's who, if we don't know what's what, if we don't have the same cop standing on the corner interacting with the kids every single day, we can't differentiate between who just played basketball and who's there every single day.
The folks hanging out on that corner aren't from the community. And they're the first piece of what's undercutting a community, whether it's Englewood. You saw what Charles just said earlier. He got a bunch of the young kids. Let's get that guy. Those folks hanging on the corner aren't from the community, and they're undercutting it. Now, we are not going to just police our way out of it. But it's not a pass for the police department, because they got to have the resources properly applied to where the problems are. Second, like every other subject, it's a citizenship responsibility, so they can't take a pass on it. That little girl, this story Charles just told, that wasn't Charles's girl. But Charles knew that child was an Englewood child, a child from Chicago. And he had a responsibility. And for the police, men and women who dedicate their time walking, driving, reporting, responding, they need that community input for the community policing to work. But the first thing I had to do with Gary and with Al was make sure that the community policing was not an office, but was a philosophical outlook of the police department, a way to approach solving crime, not to be relegated to some area. And second, to immediately engage a neighborhood. A neighborhood cannot engage if there's no community policing to engage with. This is a partnership. We're going to have good days. We're going to have bad days. But we have to have our resources properly applied to solving the problem and fully engage a neighborhood and the people in that neighborhood in making sure that their streets are for that little girl to and her parents to feel secure enough, or her grandparents or her guardian, that she can play there without worry. And every day we got to work towards doing that.